Okay, so under the Democratic administration, people felt things got really woke, okay?
Okay.
Even though that's not what woke meant in the fucking black culture, but whatever. Things got really woke, DI, the pronouns and all that sort of stuff. So then we turned into this period now where all these dudes start popping up going like, we're alpha males, let us show you how alpha males are. I've seen dudes on the internet, on YouTube, showing men how they should walk, okay? Kind of fucking bullshit that is, okay? And you should see the dude walking with these little tiptoes. This is the gayest looking shit I've ever seen, okay? That's how you walk after someone and tear your ass up, okay, and you limping out.
The thing about being an alpha male is that nobody can teach you how to be an alpha male. You're either born one or you're...
Yeah, you got it in you or you ain't got it.
Yeah, you can't be fucking taught how to walk and talk and be an alpha. Like, that doesn't work that way.
There's a guy, he was really focused.
Okay, so let me show you. So this dude here, let me show you. Oh, not there. The dude here, he's an ex-con, and he has a podcast that's pretty interesting. I never watch it. I've only seen clips where they discuss crimes that people have done, right?
Okay.
So he's talking to another guy, and they're talking about a criminal case, and then at the end, they guess how much time the dude got in jail.
Okay.
Okay? So they're discussing this alpha male. Listen to this shit. How the fuck you fall for this?
There's a guy, he was really focused on being an alpha male. In fact, he had a company called Alpha Influence, and they hosted a convention, AlphaCon, an expensive conference for people who wanted to see speakers talk about kind of alpha male stuff. But he didn't want you to call him by his name, Jeremiah. He wanted you to call him by his nickname, The Bull. He was Jeremiah the Bull Evans, the ultimate alpha male. He also sold investment contracts. He would set up drop shipping Amazon stores for you. You had to do nothing except give him $40,000 to run these selling alpha male products. Your only job, Matt Cox, would be to cash the checks when they come rolling in.
I'll bet they did. Is anybody getting paid?
No. 530 separate investors, $21 million. And he spends it all. He buys a white Lamborghini Hurricane Evo. When investors complained, they were just ghosted by the bull. He was not returning calls. Enter the FBI, who recognized this for what it was, an investment fraud, and they grab the bull by the horns. But the bull pled guilty. 530 investors, $21 million in losses.
17 years?
You think the bull got 17 years?
17.
8 years. 96 months.
Why do you only get 8 years?
I don't know. I mean,
insurance fraud with
no, but that's a white collar crime, and it ain't the same. If you walk in a house with a gun and take 21 million from 500 different people, you get in jail for fucking life. But it depends on how you take the money. So he got 8 years. But okay, but let's not discuss how much time he did.
It's wild.
Okay, but you paying someone to teach you how to be an alpha male? This is like saying you can be that type of a black like a stereotype. There's no way to be the only black. This whole alpha male and beta male is so dumb. Yeah, it is dumb. It is dumb.
It's in you, not on you.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could learn to be maybe a little bit more assertive in certain ways, but can't
nobody teach you how to be no alpha male if you ain't got the personality.
Okay, but what is an alpha male any fucking way though?
Google it. Damn, I don't know. You don't want me to give you the definition of an alpha male?
Not the definition of it in that sense. I'm just saying, what is something that makes you
I'm dating an alpha male.
Are you? Mm-hmm. You're dating the fucking dude who put your ass on a yacht. I know that.
An alpha male, right there.
Alpha spender. Okay.
A dominant and assertive man.
Yeah, describe a dominant and assertive man, but it's a concept rooted in outdated and flawed scientific studies of wolf behavior. While the term may be used colloquially to describe someone who is perceived as confident and successful, it's important to recognize that the idea of a rigid dominance hierarchy among humans, particularly based on alpha male archetype, has been widely debunked. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing. Okay, I remember
alpha male archetype.
I remember seeing this dude argue with another dude. Right, this black dude was in this other dude's face. I'm a fucking alpha male. You hear me, motherfucker? I'm an alpha male. Okay.
Alpha males don't go around saying that they're alpha males.
He kept saying it he's all aggressive with the shit. I'm a motherfucking alpha male. Do you know who you're talking to? I'm an alpha male. I was like, oh shit.
That's like this one dude that I met recently. who was like, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich. We go to the club, ain't even got a section in his name. Ain't even got his own section, but you're so rich, right? Like, be fucking for real. Rich people don't walk around announcing that they're rich. Yeah. Alpha males don't walk around announcing that they're alpha males.
I mean, look, I know dudes who most of the dudes who brag can't back it up though. You know?
Like, come on, y'all.
But this dude's, I'm an alpha male, you know?
Did he do anything?
No, but he was like all aggressive and shit in the dude's face, and I'm like, you about to rape this dude. That's what it sounded like you about to do.
Sounds gay.
Yeah, you know?
Why are you gay?
Angry alpha male.
Oh, is it a video?
Yeah, male. You know?
Remember the guy who had expensive shoes and watches to pool women and got one pregnant, and turns out he had no money to his name? Holy fuck. How did he pull off wearing expensive shoes and watches then?
I mean,
he had no money.
The whole alpha shit is stupid though. And then on top of that, you gotta pay, right? And it can be a bunch of money. And they only tell you, you know, hey, women are this, women are that. Basically put down some chicks.
No, alpha men don't put down women.
No, but I'm just saying these dudes can act like women are.
No.
They're not gonna act
That's fake alpha. That's not real.
I'm just saying, but they're not gonna act like that women are equal to us. Like in the hierarchy, we're men. These women, okay, you got to dominate. You have to hunt. You are a wolf. You need to go out there and slaughter. It'd be some fucked up shit like that. Now, okay, take out your checkbook, and I need another 500 for part 2, okay? How to hunt, okay? Okay, when you hunt, you see your prey, okay, and then you crawl in real slow, and you growl so she knows your alpha said, ah, let me hear you growl. The whole fucking audience, ah, okay? Now you attack, okay, and you bite. Now, give me another 500, I'll tell you how to finish the kill, you know what I mean? You fucking go bankrupt with your alpha bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay? Fucking crazy shit, dude.
I feel like now we live in a society where saying shit like that is mad corny.
How to walk
like
let me see how to walk like an alpha male. I'm telling you, there's videos on this.
Bozak said there are 2 kinds of men. Men who get tons of poon and men that get no poon. All the men in the middle are clueless. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, Bozak.
Really? 1, 2, 3, boom! That's it! In the first 3 seconds, somebody's just formed an opinion on you based solely on the nonverbal communicating that you're doing. But unfortunately, like 95% of dudes that I see walking around are doing one critically important thing wrong, and that is they are not walking with confidence and the air of alpha. One of the big mistakes that a lot of guys make when it comes to them walking confident is they end up overcompensating and look arrogant and cocky, right? If I walked like this, like Conor McGregor, what exactly? I look cocky, but it works for him, but it doesn't work for you, right? Here's the difference, right? Here's cocky, chest up, walking with a smug ass look on your face versus this, right? Confident, little smirk, little smile, not too big, not too cheesy. Now, a few things you gotta do groundwork-wise. In terms of your style, you've gotta look confident. What happens when you put on a nice suit or an outfit that you know you are killing it in? Boom! You look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I look good.
Dude, where the fuck you want to walk in, okay?
How many views does this fucking video have?
Not that many, 64,000.
But 64,000 people clicked on that shit and watched it.
Because, I mean, we just did, okay?
Man.
You can tell straight away when a man isn't confident when they're walking around, looking at the ground, with their shoulders slumped, avoiding eye contact. Instead, next time you're walking somewhere, look straight ahead. Be more confident and follow these rules. Number 1, never hide your thumbs. It makes you look nervous, and it also makes it look like you got something to hide.
What the fuck?
Number 2, start swaying your shoulders when you walk. And number 3, walk with pure confidence. Shoulders back, chin up, and walk as if there's a line going straight through your body.
That's how you get pussy.
Alrighty, man.
Okay.
All right.
There's gonna be some dudes.
You know what though? Mm-hmm. I think Bozak is right about that. He said there's 2 types of dudes: guys who get a lot of punani and guys who don't, right? And I think the T app exposed that most women are dating the same like few guys.
Okay.
Because there's only a few guys or a certain amount of guys that know how to get women and pull women, and all those dudes are pulling all the women, and then meanwhile the rest of the dudes are just falling to the wayside, man. Mm-hmm. And so I think that the guys that are pulling all the women are the ones who naturally have like that kind of alpha male energy type. And I don't think these videos would be existing or be so popular if there weren't a lot of guys who needed to learn how to carry themselves that way to pick up women.
Yeah, but these videos are new. We didn't need to know this back in the fucking day.
So what changed?
You scratch your sword, you get a little shake, and you walk in. Hey, Sheila, nice to meet you. What's up?
Oh my
you know what I mean?
gosh.
Huh?
I don't know.
You tell a little joke, laugh together, you know what I mean? We holding hands and shit. Next thing you know, we smashing, okay? And then you wake up and I'm gone. Okay, and you wonder, what the fuck? Was that just an illusion? A figment of my imagination? Okay?
And then what, you ghost after that?
Huh?
She
Yeah.
never hears again from you?
I mean, she might hear a call back if the shit was good and you got to get back up in there. You know?
Damn.
Hey, look, sorry I left early. I had an emergency. You know, mom was sick, but I'm back now.
Mom was sick.
Yeah, you know. Oh,
Yeah,
you a mama's boy? Yeah, you had to take care of her. You know, but don't worry, she'll live. You know.
Now, be sick. The tea exposes how hypercritical women are, and it also exposes how many women are actually dating the same few dudes, man. It's the same few guys that are pulling all the fucking chicks. Ask Bozak. He's one of them, apparently.
Is Bozak?
They just know like the psychological whatever the fuck to have women wrapped around their fucking fingers, dude. While the rest of them probably aren't manipulators like them.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look here. It's a cold, dark world. Somebody's got to lose.
But you know what?
What?
I think girls give it out a lot easier these days than they did before.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Why you say that?
I mean, you just showed us a video last week of some 6 foot whatever guy just like standing there.
Oh, yeah.
And all the baddies walking up to him. I'm telling y'all, if it was 20 years ago, I don't care how attractive or tall a man was, a woman is not going to be the one doing the approaching and asking out and the
Really, you think so? You think so?
I mean, maybe once in a blue moon, but it definitely wasn't as fucking common as it is today.
Okay.
Definitely wasn't. I think there's the caliber of men are so shitty nowadays that women are just fucking desperate, dude.
Okay, all right.
Desperate.
Okay.
Desperate for love. Desperate for attention. Desperate for,
Desperate for what?
you know?
Desperate for what?
Hey, Rocket Juice. 80% of dudes aren't spreading their genes. What does that mean? As in, like, 80% of dudes aren't having sex? That's what I'm saying. It's the same 20% of dudes that are pulling all the chicks. That's why apps like the T app fucking exist in the first place. Telling y'all. Bow in the house. I didn't say women are hoes. Don't put word in my mouth. I never said girls are hoes. I just said they're easier today than they were back in the day.
I don't know that that's necessarily true.
Back in the day, women were like freaky with their husbands and then having 15 kids and shit like that.
It's different now because, well, hold on.
Stuff,
all the girls fucking join OnlyFans. Almost every girl we see who's like cute and shit like that, the minute you go and look at their fucking IG, it linked to OnlyFans. You know?
Pound one says, I think it shows confidence for a woman to talk first. And I think you're living in your feminine energy by saying that, because you.
I'm living in my feminine energy?
No, Pound is. I think it's really feminine for a man to wait for a woman to approach him and hit on him.
Really?
Like, be an alpha male. Didn't we just learn about what it is to be an alpha male? Be one. You're like, what? For me, I've approached men before in the past, but I never take those guys seriously. I'm never like, oh, I approached this guy in the bar, I want him to be my boyfriend. Because right off the bat, the shit didn't start off how I wanted it to. If I have to approach you first, I probably just want to have a good time real quick and then call it quits, because I'm already not looking at you as somebody who can lead, somebody who can elevate, make my life easier. You know, like, provide. It's not giving provider. It's giving I'm gonna be the one providing. So, but that's just me. That's just one of my turnoffs. I think a lot of women don't care about shit like that nowadays, and clearly men don't either. But yeah.
Tipsy Bartender brought to you by Eddie Blue.